Welcome to the 5-point series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we'll pick up on the 15th of March 1960. So we're now 5 years into the game. I have to admit, I haven't made the progress that I was hoping I would make, mainly because I greatly underestimated the amount of time it would take to get up here. What I really would like to have had done was have at least a second town here with a couple of thousand people in it within 5 years, but obviously that's not going to happen. So, so, so what we're going to have to do is try and pick up the momentum a little bit without actually going bankrupt. We had to spend a little bit of money simply because if you watch the previous video, be aware that I was talking about the fact that we've got vehicles that require repair. And that's also causing a bit of a problem at the moment because you can see here that we don't have any steel. I made a bit of a mistake and I didn't actually buy the steel. I think this is the truck that's... No, he's going to the small cement plant. I think the truck that's delivered the steel, and maybe is it being delivered? No. Oh, here comes the steel delivery. Now, so if you come into here, the steel's now being delivered. The covered hole is here, but of course, as you can see with repairs, this repair process is now started, and you can see it's actually eating away at my money here. But I hope so. We can get both these trucks now being repaired, and once they're repaired, they should then get out. You can see it looks like the repair is actually finished. Either that or he's run out of. No. Well, it looks like it's still being repaired, but for some reason the truck's coming back. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. This vehicle's on the way. This vehicle's on the way. I've got a feeling the game might be a little bit stuck. Let's see. Let's speed the game up a bit. Yeah, I think because of the timing element to that, what happened is that this truck, because these trucks don't actually deliver anything as far as I know, they just got to go there to indicate that this is where the repair's going to happen. So you can see here. So this is one of the problems if you don't maintain the supply system. So we've got both trucks now out working. And of course, those trucks not being able to be repaired is actually caused a bit of a problem with respect to my pavers. I just want to check where my... You're up there. Actually, it's not it's the pavers I want, not the bulldozers. Sorry about that. You're wasting your time up here. So ideally, I would like this road to be finished. Is there any other vehicles assigned to this? I think we'll leave that for a little while just to see whether that will actually get picked up. And I think this is the other paver. And you're sat here. We got a truck here waiting. I think what I will do is we're going to push this a little bit. Just going to suspend that so that that truck goes back to the... Because sometimes what happens is when you've let the game just choose where it wants to build things, and if you get a problem with trucks, what happens is that these get a little bit stuck. So this guy's already... Where you go? I think he's going here. Yeah. So what he should do is finish off this road here. It's probably going to be one of these situations where there's going to be a tiny little bit of asphalt left. So we're going to push that to high priority. There's always the problem when you've got these roads. In fact, I think I'll push this to high priority as well. Because what happens is you get your trucks trapped like this. In fact, I think we'll suspend that to release the truck. I can always come back. This is one reason why part of me likes to actually have control over the actual vehicles, because it actually makes a little bit more sense. We're building this so that we got an overflow with respect to our population here. What are you building here? Or are you actually building inside here? Okay, take your word for it. I mean, overall, our population is going quite good. We are researching uranium. It's taking a little bit longer because this is now one of the more extensive researches. I think our loyalty is not really increasing that quickly. We're going to need to work a little bit more on that. I think our radio station is spreading the message, but it's not really coming together that quickly. Over here, we are working this. I think this needs to... I think we need to get that built. Very conscious of the money. See that we're not making any profit at the moment. The results of our farming is that we're in March and we're already virtually out of crops here. So, but we've got a full load in here. Hopefully that is going to last until July. If it isn't, we may have a bit of a problem. If you watched the previous video, you'll be aware that we took down a shop in here, and I can now just remove that, and that. So we got a little bit of space here. Kind of thinking that what I'm going to do is we've got the pickup from, where is it? That's delivering to there. Where are we getting the clothes from? Let's see. 5 points food and clothes. What I'm tempted to do is come there, load food, load everything, and where's 5 points? Where are you picking up clothes from? Just going to cancel that for the moment, and we're just going to suspend that for the moment. What I want to do is force the trucks to pull the, just take out the workforce here. What I'm looking to do is just empty this out so that we can get something here. Part of me says that what I really should do is just asphalt that in. Oh, not asphalt, pave that, so that we can get a bit of a flow here. I'm kind of think I'd like to get... Is there any problems in this area at all at the moment? I mean, we got electronics, we got food, we got clothes in there. I do wonder whether we could get another small building in here, residential building in here. Wow, that's going to be a little bit over the top. That'd be quite nice. I mean, it's only going to have 71 workers on it, but is anything a little bit bigger? It's way too big. Got historic apartments here. We just see. It's way too big. Could get a little mini type row here, but 41. It's a row house. Requires high quality, effective living. So we really need to do a little bit of research around this area at the moment. We've got historic flats. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that space because we don't really need it now because we've got this area here. And what I want to do is, where should we bring the workers in from? I think we'll bring the workers in from here. So we'll turn off there, and you lot are going to move into there. Just remove you. And then we'll demolish you. You can just demolish that. Yes, I know their happiness is a bit low because they're upset about the fact that they've just been moved, but I think they're going to appreciate it eventually because they're going to have far better quality of life in there than in a tent. What that will do is give us a little bit more space here to be able to maybe put a facility in there. Nearly done the research. Right, I just want to go back over and check the roads up here. If we can get this road done, it means I can start thinking about connecting up those roads there. Of course, in the last part we started putting in the water. What I also need to do now is think about power. We in fact, I think we've got sewage pickup. Oh, not sewage, refuse pickup here. Is that actually connected? No, it's not. I'm going to connect you in there. That, what is that there? The only European beer hall. Is that? Well, I've just used a mud road connection there. Got Tudor warehouse here, is that? We can connect that to there. What we got here? What is this? Oh, this is the cargo drop-off. We've got the private school here. What we can do is start putting in some pathways in here. See what coverage this gives. 1992 at 197. So that's just going to cover this area here. We're going to need another kind of pickup here for this area here from a garbage perspective. Be nice to put that in, but that be justified. Just put in, what is this here? That's just the heat exchanger. Got all these little stores here. If I put you, aha, what's that there? The old opera house. That's going to be no good then, so we have to remove you out. We have to put the old opera house in. Maybe put something in a little bit better. This is a kindergarten and a school. What we could do actually is we've got the university here. What we could do, what's the cinema? We could put Rotunda theatre there. That's 100 people. What was the old opera house? 80. Don't think a pool hall would be appropriate. That's way too big. That's a little bit too big. Got a library here. Yeah, probably doesn't really fit. Got the Rotunda Theatre here. This is 60. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put in the Rotunda Theatre here. And what that means is we can have a footpath up each side, which should connect all these areas together. And what that means is that we've now got the ability to put in a big stand for garbage. We could get that just on this corner here. It's not really appropriate, but sometimes you just got to compromise. And we'll just drop that in there. Just seeing a low happiness always gets a little bit worried about that. Okay, it's still here. Going to allow people to move in. This area is now being cleared. Must admit, I'm starting to like the demolition crews. When I first kind of saw it added, I was a little bit twitchy, thinking, well, you know. But the more I see it, in fact, I think what we'll do is we'll just put a footpath connection from there to there, because that will ensure, yeah, because we're not getting a reliable workforce into here now. Okay, quick change. Yeah, then we'll build that and then we'll remove that. Yeah, we've got to make sure we got a water supply. How's the... Nothing to repair. Let's just have a quick look at our building vehicle repairs. Go wear and tear. Yes, the next one up will be a dumper. Just keep an eye on how things are going. See what's going on over here. Okay. All right, we'll just let the game run, build up some money. We only got 178,000. Let me just check back over. Where am I? Okay, over here. Now, what I would like to do is, in the last part, we were looking at biofuel. And what I don't want to close off this area because, well, no, we got this, the coal import here, which would fit in quite nicely. I do have a bit of a concern about railways because part of me feels that we should really have a rail. We're going to bring in, this is going to be coal fired, and we're going to have a coal mine up there. I would like, if possible, to how can you say, if possible, I'd like to be able to supply this by rail. So I'm just wondering, do we have any aggregate stores that have got a rail connection, or is it just aggregate loading, unloading? Wow, that's big. Got no storage. Is that? That would be nice. We could put, say, something in about there. Take out. Nice thing about this is the fact that we connection there, and then what we can do is up a rail line here, go out that way. This can go in here. Now, we don't really need a back curve because the only place we're going to be bringing coal in from is up here, go up to this heating plant. It does mean is though we're going to have to put another bridge in here. It's going to make life a little bit tricky. and expensive, because we'll have to 1, 2, 3. Put that down. One, 2, 3. Over there. Take out that and that. Actually, we'll trim this back a lot further. Oops. That can come into there. What that will mean is that we can now, that will give us a rail connection to there, and then what we can do then is put a conveyor over the road here. Conveyor. Oops. Gonna have to be a little bit, ideally I'd like it on this side, so we can just tuck you in there. Didn't work. Try and connect it, but often when the game decides that because the road's in there, let's remove you, do it again. This is where the game can deceive you. Okay, we'll have to just push you this way a little bit. And what that can do is give us that over that where, because we've got to put a road, make sure we can get a road up here. We can do the delivery. So we come in here, deliver the coal to here, put that in there. And I've forgotten what I was doing. Oh yeah, we were originally thinking about the power supply, weren't we? Like the idea of putting a central power substation in, say about there, like that. Again, we'll just mud road there. Now, where is the power connector? We come out to here, just pick up the HT ones. So we got a power distribution here with a, so we got power connecting to there. So we need to put in a distribution hub, which is going to be close enough to here so that we can run the power into there. In fact, I'm a bit tempted to put it over here so that we can push the power that way. So if I use my favorite one, actually probably just put it in about there actually. No, maybe angle it a little bit. Don't need that. Is this finished yet? What game? And then we can run a high tension cable from, I think we can come off there to there, and then that gives us a power distribution that way and one that direction as well. Actually, no, change your mind. What we will do is come off of there to there. What that will do is give us the option to run power up in that direction, because we may need power that direction. Power from here can go down into there, and power from there can go that way. And what's all my trucks doing? Let's see if we can give a friendly nudge. Well, it's got that there. Okay. We're going to need to put power into here. Got the water supply there. See what you think that what you're meant to be doing. Okay, where's my other? I get the feeling that I really probably need another paver. Back to where's my trucks? Have I got any trucks that are sat around waiting, or are they all busy working? Got a gravel road there. I think I'm gonna have to stage build roads. If I get this finished, I can then work on putting a road out here. We do need to get these finished as well, so that I can get this connection going. Then I can take out the mud road, because once we got this section built in here, we can get things done. How are we doing over here? Apologies, I've spent a lot of time looking at this, but this is quite important. I feel that, how much space have we got in here? I'm kind of trying to keep, I think what we will do, the asphalt plant cannot produce asphalt. What's going on here? Okay. Got no workers. What's going on here? Right, we've got a worker shortage. Haha. Right, let me just see. Workers there, workers there. Got no workers in the bitumen plant. No workers there. Right. So we've got the dilemma now of, in fact, we got nobody. I think what we're going to have to do is force the issue a bit. Force some workers onto the bus station. Try and get that process running. I mean, we don't have that much of a problem. I think part of the problem is we got people coming into here. Right, this is now finished and empty. You need to go back to getting electronics from there. You need to get going from there. And we no longer need construction clothes there. And what we can do is demolish this now. And just remove you. And this, you're demolishing a footpath. What footpath are you demolishing? Why are you demolishing a footpath here? I thought I was... Hmm. A bit worried about that. Okay, let's see what this guy's doing. Wasn't aware that I was, because I've actually cut off the athletics club. Okay, I've made a bit of a mistake here. It's like we've finished research. That means that what I should now got is that's reduced to that. I think what I might have done there is instead of building something, I've demolished it. Anyway, back to what I was thinking is it means we should now have uranium. Yeah, I knew there was uranium up there. Got uranium down there. We got uranium over there, which is not that far away. The only trouble is we've got a dirty great big piece of water in between. So I'm not going to get the benefit from nuclear power, am I? Okay, that's the way it goes. If we got workers into here now. We got a few workers going. So we've got asphalt production going again now. We are building the small cement plant. Do I have any... What trucks have I got in here? We need to import coal. See if we can get the preparation for what we got here. We got a cement truck bringing in there. I think we've got a bit of money, so we'll come in here. Dumpers. Now we are getting the better dumpers, so we're going to get a couple of those. Bring you into there, and then you'll be ready to go. Right, we need to keep an eye. We're on the 7th of June, and we're kind of running out. This is now empty, so these guys can go back on to unload because they no longer got a roll. Let's have a look at the fertility of our fields. That's 150. That's 82. 136. 149. Whoops. You can see the difference now in the fact that because we're importing the nutrient, that's only 50 though. It's not as 51%, 134%, 126%, 68%, 91%. Yeah, you can see the difference, the fact that we're importing the fertilizer and we are still getting... You'll have to start thinking about waste disposal as well. Okay. So hopefully we will get our asphalt trucks running, get this road finished, and then what that would do is allow us to keep building out this way. I think I didn't actually connect up the power cable, did I? Got the power cable there, and we need to run power connection to there. Maybe this isn't such a good idea. I think if I can run that, and then we're just kind of run you to about there. And then run you into there. That would give us power to kind of main center. It's not going to be enough for the long term, but it will give us power into the center relatively cheaply and effectively. Cannot store export concrete. Let's just recheck the asphalt plant is producing just, but it's going to cost us the actual. See, at the moment we're kind of drawing the asphalt into here. See, he didn't actually pick up any asphalt because we're not. Okay. Building does not have power supply. That means we're probably either our power supply is overloaded or we're not getting the workers here. Yeah, we're gonna have to start thinking about a second power supply. I think we need another house here because I think all the workers are going that way rather than that way. We need more workers in this area. So I think we're gonna. What is going on here? I think that explains why we had a problem with our water supply. I think that was a bad mistake on my part. Right, got a building that's on fire. Where's that? Oh, that's okay. Our fire crew should be able to handle that. I need a. Right. We need a new building in here. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is I must have just set these to demolish rather than pick up. Too big. Way too big. Wow, it's even bigger. There's the Ampere houses. We've got an old house here. No. Got a tower house, but that's totally not fitting. We could create a little row of houses here. I mean, what's the... Kind of looking for something that might be actually just suddenly thought I think we'll go with durable. I think we need to start unlocking some of the better quality housing. I mean, we are in the 1960s, so we could put in something a bit modern looking, but I want to stay with the old theme just for the moment. Got a small Ampere house here. I mean, that's kind of basically replacing like for like. Not really liking that. Let's get into here. We could create a little mini section here. Is that colliding? Put in something that. Put something in. Get rid of that. We have to watch the power cables. We get two side by side like that. Question is, can we get the footpath connection? Oh, that'd be nice. get you hooked there, into there. Just stick off that. Bring you down to there. Just drop you in there like that. And what that would do is give us 2 houses here, which will kind of fit with the general structure of this area. Like that. And then that would give us the workforce into here. Still not sure what I want to put in this area here. That's what's going wrong. I got hooked that. Okay, we're going to have to rebuild. Okay, we're going to have to demolish it. Cancel demolition. Right, what have we got here? Actually, part of me says let's put a town hall in the center here, but I want to keep that open as an option at the moment. But that is going. That is going. I think we could probably scale that back a smidge. Say 6 people. That would get more workers out over here. Check again. Not really getting the workers here that I was hoping for. And still no workers here. We need more workers on the... What are you building? Can't be building that much. Footpaths, roads, small cement plant. We're going to remove footpaths from there. And you're no longer going to pick up footpaths for the moment. I think the problem is at the moment that this... I think once we got this finished, we're going to have a period of time where... Get this in here, get this built. Right, this is now finished. And how much coal do you hold? You store 15 tons of coal. What we're going to do is you're going to pick up coal from there and you're going to deliver it to here. Coal, and we're going to say 50%. What we're going to do is use this to create the cement so we won't have to import cement. I'm going to suspend that for the moment because I just really feel that we need the workforce up here to finish this area, because I can't keep on expanding this area because I'm putting too much workforce in here. And what I want to do is pull the workforce away out to here. What is this guy doing? Road, wow. You've got more than enough to sink a battleship with. Right, we've now finished this road. I would like to get I would like to get that finished. Put that as high priority. You can see it's nearly finished, We can finish this. It means we'll get a high capacity road running up through here. And then we can start building into here. Get this connection done, and then we can asphalt this road through here. And then that will mean that we can build in more and more of these roads here. Kind of thinking it's footpath time up here. Going to be a little bit messy, but I think we can do that. So come to there, to there. I'd like to asphalt some of this central part as well. I think given the time scale we're currently working on, I think we're just going to have a focus on asphalting and just concentrate on developing the industry out over there. We need to build in this. This is a key roundabout, but we don't have another way through. This needs... What on earth is going on here? This needs to be high priority. Very high priority, because it's actually means that these two fields are isolated. Oh no, we got a mud road here, but I want to get that finished. There's nearly another mistake. Making lots of mistakes at the moment. Right, we're now pushing in some cement there. What we should do, if we get a nice steady supply of cement into here, what we should be able to do is start exporting cement. That would give us another revenue stream. Got so many bits and pieces that need to be done, and these guys are kind of sat around not doing very much. I think I will get... What do I want finished? I'm not interested in this. I think at the moment I want to stay relatively low level on that perspective. Kind of part of me would like to get this operational so that we can produce our own coal, but it's difficult. It's difficult. Too many things going on and around and doing things. We off for gravel. Yeah, we've got plenty of gravel. Don't want that. Panel factory would be nice because I think what I might do is you've got no gravel. What's that? What's wrong here? There's something wrong here. No, we got gravel there. Yeah, you are producing cement because the gravel comes in from there. I think maybe the next thing we want to do is concentrate on this area. What is that? I think we're get this infrastructure built there for the moment. That doesn't require asphalt as such. That just requires some very expensive steel. A little bit of gravel and concrete and asphalt there. And we got some there. What's the fire? Okay, we're good. We've got a bit of space there. These are being built in very slowly. Right, we've lost a little bit of happiness off of our average. These guys are slowly crawling back up again. I'm still not feeding it for the loyalty. Maybe what we need here is a monument or something. We need something to kind of improve our loyalty. We've got a speaker there. Loyalty here, 37%. The average is 35. You're at 35. Let me just see. You're at 37. You're at 34. It's almost like we need a bit of a loyalty boost down here. If we could get something that's a bit small monument in here. Monument, please. Ah, wow, that's way too big. I want a tiny little monument. Put a monument in there. The range 145 meters. I think 145 meters would cover most of this area, wouldn't it? I think, yeah, I think that will fit. So if we put in a monument there, oops. It's just a little bit of concrete, a little bit of steel. I think that will do that way, and that will push up the monuments. Okay, we've nearly created durable prefabs, and I think just for this purpose, we're just going to finish this research here so I can kick off the next one. We're nearly there, 99%. Right, pause. Research finished. Okay, pause and see what we got here. Uranium separation. Fertilizer plant, plastics, bauxite study, metallurgical study. I think metallurgical study is probably the next thing we're going to need to think about, because this opens up steel production, and there the alternative is, let me just look through. We've unlocked most of the key stuff. Renewables could be quite nice, because that would then give us access to wind turbines, which we could use when we actually push out to fill gaps. Gas powered, but not really that interested. That fertilizer, not quite ready. Prioritizing high rank members, studies of how we should favor protect most loyalty. We're not worried about that. Not worried about air traffic control. We're not worried about tourism. We've got all our firing done. Actually, yes. Yes. That's something I do want to think about, is that rail distribution offices. Not that we're going to build many, but I want to actually have the ability to plan them. So I think that would be quite important. We've got that there. So just to finish, we're just going to have a quick check of the maintenance. Okay, that seems to be under control. How's our building maintenance going? The buildings are well under control at the moment. Whole map actually helps. Yeah, we only got 29%. And this is village house, no power. Where's that? Oh, ha. Sorry guys. Well, if we get a wind turbine, maybe we might be able to do something about it, but we won't be able to build it. That's the problem. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we're going to have to keep really trying to push out this way, get these road junctions done and finished. Like, so we're just rolling out this section here. So that means that what we should be able to do then is take away this horrible mud road. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.